Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to my live stream. Hope you guys are doing great. As it has been a week since I streamed last. Great to be back. Lots to catch up on, of course. How's it going, guys? Let's begin, as usual, with reviewing what happened this past week in EVE Online. And you know what? Actually, it's going to be a lot happening next week as well. And I'm kind of going to be previewing that a little bit tonight. There's lots to go through, lots of information. I'm not going to reveal everything. I'm not going to go in detail through every single point that's going to be happening in the release next week. But let's just see what awaits us with the Arms Race release up next. But first, before we go, actually, there's a very important message coming from CCP Research team. And some people may have already received a link. Please check your emails. It's probably somewhere in the inbox somewhere. It's the Upwell Structures survey. Make sure you check the link. I'm not sure if I can post my link. I message some people. I'll see if I get a response. If I can post my link, I'm not sure if they're personalized or not. They might be. That's the reason why I haven't done mine. Because, I mean, it could be that you shouldn't reply to the survey more than once. So the link is likely tailored to the email that you've sent. It's probably still very anonymous, so don't worry about that. I didn't post my link because of that. In any case, please check your emails and complete the survey. It'll help the structure team a lot to know what's happening and what you like about the structures, what you don't like about the structures, and to move on from here on to the future expansions. But yes, let's get into the bulk of the whole show today, guys. Arms Race release, it's happening next. Big boost is going to be happening to the alpha clones. Alpha clones are going to be receiving 20.5, or at least 20.44 million skill points that are going to be able to be allocated within the alpha clone skill set. I'm going to be releasing a video talking in detail the things that are going to be happening, the things that are going to be changing when it comes to alpha clones, but just as a basic introduction to what's going on. Yeah, so 20 million skill points are awaiting you if you're an alpha clone. And the way that it's going to be happening is that there's going to be a brand new item on the market called the Daily Alpha Injector. That'll give you with 50,000 daily skill points, and that roughly equates to Omega training time. As you know, right now, alpha clones train at half the speed of the Omegas. It's very interesting how actually the Daily Alpha Injector will help you speed up your training to almost the speed of Omegas. I'm pretty sure it's not as fast. I have to double check my own calculations, what kind of augmentations I personally have to really go in detail. But judging from the dev blog, that's exactly what's happening right now. There is a way, CCP knows about it, there is a way that it's possible for an alpha clone that has less than 5 million skill points to actually train faster than an Omega clone with bad attributes, so improper attribute allocations. If the alpha clone uses the Daily Alpha Injector with the 50,000 skill points. So the way it's going to work, you can use this as a skill injector. The skills will only be able to be used for the alpha clone pool, so you can only apply them to the alpha skills. A bit of an exception, but let's nonetheless get into that. That's getting way too complicated for this talk. You can only apply it once per day. The timer will be expiring at the downtime. But yeah, this is how you'll be able to advance your alpha clone past the 5 million skill point boundary that is in place right now, and it will still be in place once the Arms Race release will be rolled out. So you can train at half the speed of the Omegas up to 5 million skill points for free. And after that, if you want to advance your alpha clone further, you will have to buy the Daily Alpha Injector. You'll be able to buy it either through the secure.eve online with your local currency. You can buy them on the new Eden store, and you can of course buy them on the market as well. Currently, if my memory serves me right, reading the dev blog, I believe that the Daily Alpha Clone Injector in New Eden store will cost roughly 20 PLEX. I'm not sure how much that equates to in ISK. I haven't traded PLEX in a long time, so I don't remember. I'm not going to quote the exact price in ISK right now, because it's going to be fluid. It's going to be very fluid, as these things usually are. But what else awaits us in the ARMS release? And it's going to be an improvement to the forward operating bases. By the way, everything I'm talking about right now is, of course, as usual, is in the description in my YouTube video that's happening right now. Or if you're watching a replay several days later after my live stream, once again, the links are all there. All the graphics, they're amazing graphics. They've been taken from the update.eveonline.com. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for this. But yeah, check out, there's way more information about what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, the forward operating basis, there's going to be improvements to the spawn rates, because right now they're really difficult to find. So CCP hopes that we'll be able to find them better and run them a little bit with more vigor. I have never run this one. I have never found this one. I have never tried to run this one. There's been rumors on forums and on Reddit that a properly trained Marauder pilot will be able to solo these. I haven't tried it myself. And I mean, other people say that it's almost impossible to run this with even 10 people. You need like a quarter of your fleet to be logistics at least. So yeah, I have no personal experience with these. Hopefully I'll be able to find one, maybe gather up a fleet, maybe try to do them solo. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, we'll find out. Like I said, lots of misinformation going around. I really can't trust everything that's being posted left and right unless I try it for myself first, and I haven't been able to do that yet. Resource Wars, guys. Resource Wars, I love them. I really love them. I'm still at level 3. I haven't actually done anything since my last live stream when me and Gentleman Gamer was streaming level 3 Resource Wars for the MR Empire. But there's a brand new... there's going to be a bit of a rebalance. There's going to be a rebalance in rewards that are associated with Resource Wars. And now Logi pilots will be able to receive rewards as well. So if you keep your fellow mining fleet alive, you'll be able to partake in the loot, I believe, or maybe the rewards or whatever have you. But that's good, because, you know, usually Logi pilots kind of get sidetracked. That was the case with the incursions. With incursions, you really relied on your Logi fleet to be able to save you, but Logis did not get any bounties from killing Sanchez. That's been changed, of course. Now actually everything is equal. Doesn't matter whether you run DPS or Logi, you all share in the same pool of rewards. And now the same thing is going to be happening with the Resource Wars. If you're a Logi pilot, if you want to train Logi, I think it's a good opportunity, because I personally like these sites. They're very accessible, especially to alpha clones in the early levels, like level 1 and level 2. You can definitely do them as an alpha clone. And if you get like a little team of alpha clones, maybe somebody wants to try and do some Logi, and there you go. Now is your chance, and you can totally do it. What else is happening in ARMS release? Let's take a look here. For you guys with the jump faders and stuff, there's going to be a rebalance to the jump drive and fuel. So TLDR, there's going to be way less fatigue, but you're going to be using up way more fuel. So that is the thing that's going to be changing. There's a good forum post that you can check out once again in the links down in my description, that you can read more in depth about what's going to be happening and if this affects you. I've never flown a jump freighter. Actually, I think I'm trained to fly a jump freighter. They're just super expensive, so I haven't actually been able to purchase one and properly fly it yet. But that will be happening hopefully soon. We'll find out what kind of trouble I can get into later this year, or I should say next year, in EVE Online. Yeah, so that is what's on the way for jump stuff. And of course, no expansion comes without an event, I believe, as it has been for the past several expansions. And that's going to be an arms race event where we'll be hunting down rogue drone hives. And as you may or may not know, Alpha Clones will be able to fly battleships coming December 5th. So at this point in time, I believe the rewards for the arms race event will be centered around Alpha Clones being able to fly battleships, and maybe it's going to be like battleship skins, battleship modules, or blueprints or something like that. I'm not sure what it is exactly. There is no information being posted yet. I tried to see if these are up on the test server. I haven't been able to find them. They were not posted in the agency, and I flew around a few systems. There was nothing that I could find. Regardless, I mean, just wait a week and we'll find out exactly what's going on and what we'll find out. And yes, rainbow lasers. I love this pic. Like I said, once again, this is taken from updates.eveonline.com. There's more information on there that you should check out, of course. And what else do we have? Right on. So, right now, there's an art competition happening, sponsored by Arataka Research Consortium. Great corporation, by the way, great bunch of guys. And they usually sponsor such things. They were sponsoring the poster contest for the Kanoki Inquest event at FanFest this year. So once again, there's a brand new competition. These are a few examples that have already been submitted, and I like them. I really like them. I can't do it myself. I hope that I can do something like this, but no, I can't compete with that. But if you guys have a talent in art and posters and propaganda posters, give it a shot. Even if you don't, if you want to just practice, go ahead. Just submit your entry to the links down below. I believe Makoto Priano is the person in charge of this, and there's almost 6,000 PLEX on the line. It's going to be 3,500 PLEX awarded to the first prize. I think something like 2,000 PLEX awarded to the second prize, maybe 1,500 to the third prize, and some honorable mentions will receive a few PLEX here and there. Yeah, so that is happening at this point in time. What else do we have? What else is coming up for us in honor of this release? Oh, right. So there's been a very cool thing that's been happening on Tweetfleet just 2 days ago. Zendane, you might know Zendane from the great podcast at ereader.org. If you don't know that yet, please check it out. Zendane podcasts all the EVE Online Chronicles. Great to listen to, great to catch up, great to review some Chronicles and to catch up on the lore of EVE Online if you're interested in that. You can also follow Zendane at Zendane Eve. But Zendane adopted a brand new cat. He posted on Tweetfleet saying, hey, you know what, help me out. What should I name the cat? There's been lots of awesome responses. Zendane narrowed it down to a few. I don't remember exactly which ones. I believe it was Onyx, Khanid, and something else, and eventually Khanid won out. Yeah, very cute cat. Love it. If I ever adopt a kitten or a puppy, for sure, guys, I will be asking you for help as well. That's a great idea, Zendane. And that cat looks so curious. And yeah, Khanid, I think Khanid name serves this kitten really well. Looks like a dark Khanid, right? And Zendane is right now in chat on YouTube Gaming. Zendane, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you. This is an awesome picture. Thank you for letting me share it with everybody on my stream. That is awesome. And guys, we'll catch up on chat. I promise you we'll catch up on chat. I only see you here, not displayed yet, but I will scroll back and we'll gonna say hi to everybody. To everybody, of course. I have one more point I want to talk about, and it's a mystery point because I don't remember what I put down there. Like I said, there's a lot to talk about this time around. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Alright, Saturday, December 2nd is the EVE Toronto meet before the next year. It's the last meet before the next year. If you're in Toronto area, if you're in Ontario area, please consider coming out and seeing us at Joe Badali Bar in Kusina. It's going to be at 12:30 p.m. so lunchtime, December 2nd. Come meet us. Hopefully I'll be there as well. I'm going to try to rearrange some plans to be there for sure. But that is what's happening in EVE meets. And at this point in time, as usual, I would like to go back and once again shine a spotlight on a great community content creators for this game. And you may have guessed, you've actually seen them already in this broadcast so far. And tonight I want to shine a spotlight on the ARC Studio from the Arataka Research Consortium. So these guys are makers of the Discourse, and ARC Studio is the news channel that is devoted to covering various news projects, news subjects, and other player stories, especially based on lore in EVE Online. These community created videos actually rival, in my opinion, those created by the Scope, the official Scope videos. There's amazing voice acting talent involved with the ARC Studio. Please do yourself a favor, check out their videos, subscribe to their channel. They release regularly, not too often, but quality takes time. Believe me, guys, the amount of time these people put in making those videos is amazing, and you owe it to yourself. If you want to catch up once again on lore in EVE Online, it's a great opportunity, great channel for you to actually watch and yeah, just enjoy. They were instrumental in carrying Kanoki Inquest at FanFest. I mean, while we were relaxing, you know, mingling and talking to each other and stuff, these guys were working hardcore. They were actually they're pouring through data from Kanoki Inquest to find out what exactly is happening, and they're putting podcasts day by day as stuff was unraveling. It was pretty good. Also, the Arataka Research Consortium, their in-game corporation is the Itsukami Zainu Hyperspatial Inquiries Limited, and they run the Drifter Hive fleets from in-game channel Consortium operations. So if you never ran these, actually I've never ran these myself, I'm kind of curious to try these as well. Join the Consortium operations in-game and run the Drifter Hive with great guys from our Arataka Research Consortium. And that's my show for tonight. Ooh, that was fast. We are just unloaded so much information all in one go. Oh, let me take a quick drink here, man. Green tea tonight, guys.